This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. He is so thrilled that the team has responded. After losing their first game of the season, they put their head down and got back to work. Now on a 3-game win streak, they are rolling. But he knows they've got to still take it one play at a time, one game at a time to keep it going today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. About to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Condors offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Now on the option. The keeper on the option. Turning it on. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Leaves it with the back. There's some room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And it'll be the Condors are threatening in the red zone. keeps it on the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15. And let's see what they do on 4th.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Florida Atlantic's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Bernard. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's a heat. On the move and looking. He throws into the middle of the field. Upstairs, he's got it. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy, he's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pulls it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. Keeps it himself. Got enough for the first. Lowers those pads. And runs through another one. The 20. Inside the touchdown Condors. He would not be denied.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with an explosive, and I do mean explosive, run of 89 yards for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Rush is on him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. Snags it, and there's running room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Bernard. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Condors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Option look, it's right. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. And it'll be the Condors will punt this one away. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Florida Atlantic decides to... Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle and wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the ground, it's Bernard. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got the tight end outside. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's right. Throws it deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Oh, better look out! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Condor!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Bernard. Picks up the 1st down. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Across the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep Let's mark it at the 13. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown Owls! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's right. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Get
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Makes the catch, and he's free. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback keep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Garrison. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw, it's right. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And that is no good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Hurricanes, looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Boca. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jet. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Condor! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Motion from the back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And they got him.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking for space. It's Bernard. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's open on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Crosses the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Holloway. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Right on the money. Touchdown, Florida 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It'll be a draw. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Bernard. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And while that last pass was complete, it's left them in an even worse situation on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Reading the option, it's right. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. The option look. Keeps it on the option. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
They're gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Caught behind the line. It's Messer. Runs through a man. He might have some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Looking downfield on first down. On the move, he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Bernard. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Dropping back, it's right. He's got it down the middle. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just...
Makes a grab and room to run. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Messer. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Owls peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. To the air on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got an open man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Caught in the backfield, it's Messer. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Quick strike through the air for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. Continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's King. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense got it. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the point after is good. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He'll field the punt and look for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.